In this video, we're going to take a look at customizing the gradebook. So here I'm now in my Chinese lab, and I'm going to click on the gradebook. When you first go to the gradebook, what you're going to notice is you'll have all your students listed here. And remember, in this course, in the program, you are student. So if you toggle over to go to student view and do any of the activities, you will be recorded as a student in the course. So you don't need an extra login name or to register. You are always in here as a student, so you can try anything out that you like to. So you're going to see a course average column, and then you're going to see a big blank area. That's because the way we've laid out the gradebook is, instead of having a long list that goes on forever this way, the course is laid out in the same order as the textbook. So if you wanted to see the grades for lesson 1, you would click on lesson 1 and then look at the workbook activities and can see all those. And we looked at that in a previous video. But now let's say you're interested in customizing this gradebook. That's why we have this blank. Because what you can do here is, by default, this course average is going to create an average score of any work that you assign on the calendar. So most instructors will assign student activities, manual assignments. So you could make this your SAM average folder. Okay, by default, that's what it's already calculating, anything that's assigned to the calendar that you assign. Let's say that you have 2 exams that you give and you want to input those grades. So here, when you click on Create Column, you have the option of choosing numeric, calculated. You can create a total column. So the most common are these 3. So I'm going to create a couple of numeric columns. I'm going to call one Exam 1 and save it. And I'm going to do the same thing for Exam 2, numeric column. Actually, let's say we give 3 exams in this class. So I'm going to call this one Exam 3. Now notice the line that is across them. That means they're hidden from the students. If you want to show them to the students, click on that little drop-down arrow and you simply click on Release Column. So I'm going to go ahead and release all of these. Now at the end of the course, you want a total column that's going to give you one big final grade. So what I'm going to create now is I'm going to create a calculated column that calculates together all of those exam scores. So I'm going to call it Total Exams. And you can choose sum, you can choose average, whatever you like. And then scroll down and you will see the columns that you've added. So I'm going to actually choose these 3 exam columns, move them over because that's what I want to be calculating, and save it. So now what I've got is I have a total exam column that's going to average the scores of all 3 of these exams. I'll keep it hidden for now. Okay, so now let's say you also want to do the same thing for participation or for oral presentations, anything you like. Presentations, number 1. You would do the same thing, and then you could create a calculated column that calculates one total oral exam or oral presentation grade for them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and release this. So you can create as many columns as you like, and then to enter grades for these, what you would do, let's say they've finished exam number 1, you can enter a manual grade for an individual student by clicking here on Edit Grade, or you can do all the grades at once. Anytime you see that drop-down arrow in the course, you're going to be able to go in and do something with it. You can revoke the column, which means hide it, delete it, edit it. I want to edit grades. So I'm going to give myself, since I'm the only student in here, I'm going to give myself a 9 out of 10. Oops, that's not a 10. And save. Now it's going to score as 90%. Okay, and here I've got a 30, an average for right now, because right now it's calculating these 3 scores together. So I'm going to continue on with showing you how to do a total column in the next video, and it will be called How to Set Up a Total Column.